الاعتكاف، نوية الخلوة، نوية العزلة، نوية الرياضة، نوية السلوك لله تعالى العظيم في هذا المسجد. أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم. أولياء الله قدس الله تعالى أرواحهم الزكية ونور الله تعالى أضرحتهم المباركة وأعاد الله تعالى علينا من بركاتهم وفيضاتهم دائما والحمد لله رب العالمين. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless their souls, those who passed and those who are living. They care for their followers. As we said yesterday, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala likes his servant. He possessive. He doesn't want his servant to go anywhere. That's why the end goal of servant is to be in divine presence. And they have to do their best for their followers to reach there, because this is their duties. And awliyaullah, they were not able to become awliya except through inkisar, to lower themselves, to be like earth for their followers. Earth, you step on it, doesn't complain. You drill it, doesn't complain. You take its treasure, you mine in it, doesn't complain. You throw garbage on it, it doesn't complain. A wali is like an earth, doesn't complain, because he wants the benefit of those whom he is guiding. And they did not reach that level, awliyaullah, except through humility. Humility means not to make themselves know anything. They show that they are like normal people. I'm speaking about Naqshbandis and other tariqats. In the Naqshbandi order, the Shaykh doesn't show any kind of abnormality, means higher than his followers. Always he lower himself in order to be able to familiarize himself with his followers. That's why you see sometimes sheikhs are joking with their followers. Right? They are following the footsteps of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was in his life, was when he is sitting with his Sahaba privately, he was joking with them, was eating with them, was in a way that he makes them to feel that they are easygoing, not like you want to go to visit a minister. How many protocol you have to follow in order to visit a minister? Although the minister will stand at the door of the prime minister like nothing, prime minister might kick him out. Yeah? But us, we are afraid from even a minister, even from the doorman of the minister. And prime minister shaking in front of president. He cannot Speak with the president. Yes, sir. Huh? Do you say yes, sir? Never. So, awliyaullah, they don't have that kind of behavior or character. They want to show how much they are easygoing with their followers. And that's why their followers are attracted to them. Look, Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam, who was higher than him in his time? Huh? No one. He was the highest in his time. But when Allah ordered him to visit Khidr alayhi salam, he kept the respect and discipline. He didn't say, I'm higher than you, Ya Khidr, you come to me. No, he went to him. He didn't say, I am Rasul, messenger from Ulul Azm, from the highest level, which is, of course, he is. But still he showed humbleness by going and meeting Khidr alayhi salam. And what he said, he knocked his door. What he said? هل أتبعك? Can I follow you? Who follow whose? Who follow? Sayyidina al-Khidr has to follow or Sayyidina Musa has to follow? In reality, Sayyidina al-Khidr has to follow. But Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam, showing humbleness, he said, هل أتبعك على أن تعلمني مما علمت رشدا? Can I follow? Showing discipline. Murids, they have to show discipline to their shaykh by keeping adab of following. That's why people, they say, هل أتبعك? Musa, who is one of the highest level of prophets and messengers, said, can I follow? What's the meaning follow? In Holy Quran, Allah used the word أتبعك means ittiba. That's why ulama, they said, you have to have ittiba. Not like today, Salafi ulama, السلفيون يقول لا اتباع, يقولون لا اتباع, لا تتبع. Don't follow, you do whatever you like to do. No, you have to follow. Look, Sayyidina Musa was following and asking permission. In Holy Quran, Allah is saying to him, He is showing that, can I follow you, Ya Khidr alayhi salam? Ittiba is what? To follow the footsteps. Can I follow you? He said, I don't know, you might not be able. But he asked, he came with discipline, he knocked the door. So, ulama must understand, as Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah said, علينا بالاتباع, we have to follow those who came before us. We have to follow the pious one. And we have to imitate them. Taqleed. They refuse today. Taqleed, they refuse ittiba. And Allah is saying, no. As we said in the previous session, that prophets who are not messengers, Allah chose them and put them between communities as a role model for people to imitate their footsteps, Taqleed. Is that? People look at them and they see, oh, mashallah, this is pious, so I have to imitate his way. That's why tariqah came. Tariqah, what is tariqah? Tariqah is to make taqleed and to make ittiba. It's the order of Allah in Holy Quran. So he said, yeah, you want to follow me? I accept. But you have to be patient. You have to follow a sheikh, yes. You took his hand, yes. He initiated you, yes. Then what is your duty? Is to follow. One simple example when you like when Sayyidina Ubaidullah al-Ahrar said to his murid, go to the mountain and wait for me, I'm coming. No. What he did? He went to the mountain, I'm coming to see you there. He went to the mountain, he stayed all day, Shaykh didn't come. Maghrib came, Shaykh didn't come. But he's a clever murid, his heart is connected. He said, the Shaykh said to me, I'm coming. So why I have to listen to my ego saying to me, oh, Shaykh forgot about you, you go back home. He didn't go back home. He went and stayed until the evening came, Shaykh didn't come. He waited. Next day, Shaykh didn't come. Third day, Shaykh didn't come. 1 week, 1 month, no more food. The fruit on the trees finished. And he's waiting his Shaykh. He didn't say, no, I have to go home to sleep. He waited. 1 year, no Shaykh. Then Allah sent him a deer. Because he kept the word of when the Shaykh said, I'm coming, wait for me, he followed. Ittiba. That's why Sayyidina al-Khidr said, okay, you want to follow me? You don't argue with me. Be patient. لا تعارضني. Don't object on me. إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا. You are not going to be paid. Don't object. When you object, what means there is no ittiba. And tariqah, the first step in it is ittiba and taqleed. And this is what today even ulama are telling their students, don't follow, except Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. One of the conditions of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah is to follow and to imitate and to take consensus of ulama, ijma' al-ulama. So that murid waited until his Shaykh came after 7 years. And he said? He said, oh, my son, what happened? I told you I'm coming. I forgot. I died. You don't come and see me? He said, yes, Sayyidi, if I would have come from here, you will never be coming by order of Prophet to see me. He achieved high level by listening. Yesterday, we said, go, I'm coming to see you. You ran away, both of you. You were not able to wait. I said, I'm coming 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Wait for me. What happened? Huh? You left. You ran away. I'm not the sheikh, but this is an example. And this one ran away. Not able to wait for half an hour more. What kind of notes you are taking? Allah, Allah. What Sayyidina Ali said? He said, the reality is within three things. Whoever doesn't follow Allah's order first, and Prophet's ways, order, and awliyaullah ways, order, means فَلَيْسَ فِي يَدِهِ شَيْءٍ. Then he will not achieve anything. من لم يكن عنده سنة الله وسنة رسوله وسنة أوليائه فليس في يده شيء. If someone doesn't have respect to Allah's ways and to Prophet's ways and to awliya Allah, Prophet's ways, ليس في يده شيء. He has empty hands. He cannot achieve anything. قيل له, they said to him, Ya Ali, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, أنا مدينة العلم وعلي بابها. I am the city of knowledge and Ali is the door. Tell us what we have to do. He said, Sunnatullah, Allah's ways, kitmanu sir, is to hide, kitman, not to say, keep the secrets, don't expose them, keep hiding secrets. Means here it has two meanings. Means keep whatever Allah gives you in the way of your journey. Don't expose it, then you feel arrogant. Then you lose. What Allah gives you, don't say I'm speaking with jinn. I send on you jinn, or I send on you this, or do that. No, show very humble situation that you are nothing. Don't see yourself arrogant that you have something. And second, kitmanu sir means don't expose your brothers and sisters' mistakes. Both we are exposing. Both ways we are exposing. If you get a secret from what Allah opened to your heart, you go and say it. People go, and especially when they see dreams. What they say? I saw a dream, and then they are so happy to tell you their dream. If Allah wants the others to know about the dream, He would have shared it with everyone. But Allah did not. He sent it to you. Means keep it for yourself. Don't say I saw. If you want to say, go to your sheikh and say it to him directly. That's where you have to say. Not to say to people. They come and they say to each other what they have seen in the dream. And they expose it on internet even. To tell, I saw a dream. If it is nice one. Keep it for you. And the second, don't expose your brother and sister. And what we do? We expose them. So, what Sayyidina Ali said about the importance of Madinatul Ilmi wa Aliyun Babuha, and the tariqas that came from Sayyidina Ali, he's saying, don't expose a secret that Allah has given to you. Keep it to yourself. If you did something good for humanity, keep it to yourself. You gave from what Allah has given you. Don't go and say to people, I gave. You say to people, I gave. Don't say. Keep it to yourself. Then they asked, okay, what is about the sunnah of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? وما هي سنة الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. And this is what ulama has to know, the importance, and all politicians, that they have to go back to the Muslim sources and extract from the pious people what they have said, not to go and listen to those who are extreme in their interpretations and their understanding. They asked Sayyidina Ali, what is the Prophet's sunnah? Means, what is the Prophet way? Allah's way we understood. Veil everything. Cover. Don't expose your secret. What happened between you and what Allah gave to you. Okay, what is the way of Prophet? So, he said, قال المداراة للناس. That's very important. Oh, politicians, this is what Sayyidina Ali said, this is what Islam is based on. Because Sayyidina Ali is taken from the heart of Prophet. He didn't say that the sunnah of Prophet is to go and explode yourself or bomb yourself or suicide bombing or killing, as we are seeing Muslim killing Muslims. He said, al-mudarat lin-nas. He said to be able, mudarat tahir, to take everything balanced, to be caring for everyone, how he has to, you have to deal with him to keep him happy. Means whoever you meet, and he said linnas, he didn't say to Muslims, he said to humanity, to everyone. Prophet ways is to make everyone feel he is being taken care of. Mudarat. So what is the English word for it? You don't know. Means that Prophet ﷺ took the way that makes everyone feeling that he is being taken care and he is happy.
Consideration.
Consideration? Consideration of everyone, you agree? And this is not easy. And this is what we have to tell people, that this is what Islam is based on. The reality of Islam is to take consideration of everyone's needs. Where everyone what he needs, Prophet ﷺ gave him. But who doesn't have mind, who doesn't have heart, they don't understand. قِيلَ وَمَا سُنَّةُ أَوْلِيَائِهِ, and what is the way of his saints? قال, okay, Allah has to keep the secrets what He gives. Prophet is his consideration toward the people to take care of them and make them feel happy. Now what about awliya? He said the most difficult, one of the most difficult is احتمال الأذى أو تحمل الأذى. To carry people's harm. And what is people's harm? Is not they speak about the sheikh bad only, or about the wali, like today they say there is no awliya, and the history of Islam is full of awliya. But for the sheikh to carry the harm, what's the meaning of the harm here? To carry the mistakes and the sins of his followers, to clean them by taking their mistakes on his shoulder and giving them from his good deeds and good tidings that he received. He dressed them with it. He is sacrificing himself for the benefit of his followers. That is what a wali's job is, and that's a wali what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him from beginning. So when Sayyidina Musa asked Sayyidina al-Khidr that, can I follow you? He said, yes, but you have to be patient. I'm not going to expose my secrets. I'm not exposing, and I'm carrying the harm, the difficulty. I'm taking into consideration the way of my prophet to carry the burden of make the people happy, and that's why he put a hole in the boat, because he doesn't want the king to take the boat from these poor fishermen. And then he carried the harm by building the wall, by taking the responsibility on his shoulder of the child that he killed for the benefit of his parents, and the harm that he is going to receive from opening a hole in the boat. So our duty in tariqah is to carry each other and not to criticize each other, and not to advocate each other because to make a separation, to advocate a separation. And today, all technology, that's why Mawlana yesterday, he was saying technology is the worst, because people are not using it only for the benefit, but using it also for destruction. You are destroying the moralities of people on the internet, but by saying things or by showing things. And these three ways, they have, Allah made them under three actions, that if you follow them, as Sayyidina Ali said, Allah will give you support, Prophet will give you shafa'ah, awliyaullah will accept you as a follower. So the first amal that you have to do, action, is to do for your akhirah. Always do your best for your hereafter. Don't do your best for dunya. من عمل لآخرته كفاه الله دنياه. Who does something for his akhirah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make people to help him for his dunya. He doesn't need to work even. From everywhere comes help. If you are doing for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will make people to come to you to help you. But we are not doing enough for akhirah. That's why we are running after our dunya to be able to eat and drink. And I can see and I observed and experienced that how Mawlana Shaykh, may Allah give him long life, and Grand Shaykh, may Allah bless his soul, how they were working for akhirah. They didn't have anything from dunya. Only their focus is akhirah, making da'wah good and calling people to the way of Allah and the way of Prophet. Allah made for them people to come and serve them. Never their homes empty from anything. Subhanallah. Grand Sheikh home was so humble. But 3 times a day, food is served. Any guest comes, food is served. And not one day his house, there is no food. Subhanallah, Allah sent people to serve. Similarly, with Mawlana Shaykh Nazim, may Allah give him long life. Grand Shaykh, may Allah bless his soul, one day he said to me and to my brother that you never, who follow me, Allah promised me through my seclusions in a vision, and Prophet ﷺ in these visions, that, oh Abdullah Afandi, he was saying it like that, oh Shaykh Abdullah, anyone follow you, he is not going to see في الدنيا شر أو في الآخرة. He's now never going to see in dunya any harm or in akhirah any harm. And never his pocket is empty from money. This, every wali, Allah gave him some specialties. He said, who follows me, they will never see any harm in akhirah, any harm in dunya. And their rizq will always be there. Their doors are open. That's why man amila lil akhirah kafahu Allah ta'ala amra dunya. Whoever do for akhirah, Allah will give him the necessity what he needs in this dunya. وَمَنْ أَحْسَنَ سَرِيرَتَهُ أَحْسَنَ اللَّهُ عَلَى نِيَّتَهُ. Who perfect his inside, means the one who ride his ego and perfect his inside, make it pure, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will perfect his appearance. When he appear in any spot, he will be the spotlight. In any association, assembly, or any meeting, association, people will run to him because of that light that Allah and His Prophet and awliyaullah have put inside his forehead. They run to him. They feel they are attracted like a magnet. That's why awliyaullah are like magnets. Allah gave them that specialty. because they perfected their secrets, means their insides, Allah will perfect their outside. You cannot perfect your outside. It has to come from them. Inside, you struggle to perfect. It's not perfecting your outside by only wearing nicely, but you need that light, heavenly light, to be put, and people will be attracted to that heavenly light. Because Allah said, a Prophet ﷺ said, neither my heavens nor my earth contained me, but the heart of the believer contained me. ما وسعتني سمائي ولا أرضي ولكن وسعني قلب عبدي المؤمن. That heart of the believer became the house where all these manifestations, Allah's house, that all these manifestations comes. People are attracted to Baytullah. Why? Because there are tajalliyat, manifestations there that no one can see except what Allah is sending there on that house, Allah's house in Makkah al-Mukarramah, al-Kaaba al-Musharrafa. What Allah is sending, only prophets see, Sahaba can see, and Awliyaullah can see. The house of the believer becomes like that. وَمَنْ أَصْلَحَ مَا بَيْنَهُ وَبَيْنَ اللَّهِ أَصْلَحَ اللَّهُ مَا بَيْنَهُ وَبَيْنَ النَّاسِ. If you fix what is between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, your relationship as a servant to a creator, Allah will fix what is between you and people. But fix first. Try to fix. Is not you. We cannot say you can fix, but try, struggle to fix what is between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So these are, then Allah will fix what is between you and people. So these are major issues that is tariqah is calling us and telling us to follow. If we follow, we succeed. Awliyaullah, they succeeded by following these ways. And that's why they become Ashabul Ma'rifah, Ma'rifatullah. They begin to know about Irfan, what you said, Irfan in English.
Gnosticism.
Gnosticism. Gnosticism. They know, Allah gave them the knowledge. Because they fixed what is between them, that pipe between them and Allah is fixed. Allah made people to run to them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. We'll continue this tomorrow. And we say what Naqshbandi tariqah is about, in summary. وَمِنَ اللَّهِ التَّوْفِيقِ بِحُرْمَةِ الْفَاتِحَةِ. فهمت؟ You ran away yesterday.
I didn't hear what you said.
Huh?
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear that I'm coming? You didn't hear I'm coming?
You're coming, you didn't hear, wait for it.